Video 17, Assessment and Reflection, Part 2. Here are the other critical assessment elements we will guide you through step by step. Needs analysis and baseline testing. Many of the schools you will work in will have already put their students into different levels, but it would be wise for you to check this out by issuing your own baseline test. This will give you a good idea of their levels. It will also challenge your students, and it will identify any weaknesses your students may have. You will then know exactly what to address and teach. Assessing students. There are a multitude of ways in which you can assess students. We'll guide you in these. Note that the end aims of assessment are always to increase student motivation, provide information on levels attained, encourage you and your students to reflect on the great progress made and what, if anything, needs to be changed. Testing progress. In this section, our focus is on assessing your students throughout the term or year. For example, project-based work. Here, you will split them into groups, with each group working on a specific part of the project. For example, the project could simply be called Butterflies. One group could be observing real butterflies in cages and noting their growth progress, whilst another could be making and colouring butterfly shapes to hang from the classroom ceiling. You will go round the groups monitoring and giving advice whilst assessing progress. There are lots of other ways you can assess progress throughout the year. We'll guide you in this. Global English tests. Finally and importantly, we'll cover the situation where you may be teaching students to prepare them for a global test. We'll explore some of the most popular exams and qualifications that you may come across in your TEFL career, particularly those offered by Cambridge English Language Assessment and IELTS, IELTS. Cambridge English Language Assessment is part of the University of Cambridge. They develop and produce the most valuable range of qualifications for learners and teachers of English in the world. Over 5 million people in 130 countries take their exams every year. Around the world, over 20,000 universities, employers, government ministries and other organisations rely on their exams and qualifications as proof of English language ability. Cambridge English exams are backed by the work of the largest dedicated research team of any English language test provider. IELTS is the world's most popular English test for higher education and global migration. Educational institutions, employers, professional registration bodies and government immigration agencies often require proof of English language skills as part of their recruitment or admission procedures. IELTS is widely accepted for these purposes. Let's move on to reflection, another sadly neglected element in the majority of TEFL courses.